Every company is defined by a few things: its name, its brand personality, and its logo. A logo is meant to serve as the face of the company's unique identity. A logo employs images and colors and fonts to communicate essential information about the company in order to allow customers to quickly identify and connect with the core of that brand. The effectiveness of a logo depends on several things. First of all, is it distinctive? Is it unique? Does it stand out from the crowd, particularly with regard to key competitors, or is it easily confused with other logo designs? Is it visible? Is it readily noticed? Can it easily be seen everywhere you want to put that logo? Is it adaptable? Does it work across numerous applications, whether it's on a website, signage in a retail store, maybe on the side of a truck, or even on an employee uniform? Is it memorable, or is it easily forgotten? Universal really matters. In today's global marketplace, it's critical to understand how the logo plays worldwide. Visuals, images, shapes, and colors can mean very different things in different cultures. And finally, how effective is the logo design in communicating the company's brand attributes? Does it come easily, or do customers really struggle to make the connection, if at all? Successfully making a change to a logo can have a very powerful and positive impact. It can refresh a company's brand, it can signal a new offering for the company, or it can signal a completely new direction. But failing at that task can have dire consequences. And the truth is that launching a new logo can be notoriously difficult, especially if the company already has an established identity. Many companies have completely botched their attempts to introduce a new logo design. Probably the most famous in recent history is when, during the 2011 holiday season, Gap decided to roll out a new logo design. No warning, no testing of the design. They replaced their iconic logo with a design that featured a new font and a light blue square that faded to dark. Reaction was instant. People hated it. The backlash was intense. Thousands of tweets and posts on Facebook mocked it out. The result? Only 6 days after launching, the new Gap logo was toast. So the lesson is clear. Introducing a new logo design is not to be taken lightly. It is critically important to conduct market research with customers and potential customers to test new logo designs. Unfortunately, testing logo designs with customers is tricky. If you ask somebody directly what he or she thinks about a logo design, you will likely get a very logical, rational, left-brain response. But in order to uncover the truly critical imagery and emotions that a logo design engenders, you need response from the right brain too. That's what ensures that the logo will be effective in underpinning the brand. And in order to get that right brain response, research participants need help. In order to get at customers' right brain, how and what they think and feel about a logo design, KS&R conducts qualitative research, typically in-person, one-on-one, in-depth interviews or focus groups. In this setting, one of the techniques that we employ is called a picture deck. A picture deck contains a variety of architectural images. The participants will use these images as metaphors to describe their perceptions of the logo design. Here's how it works. In a focus group setting, each participant is given an identical binder that contains 5 to 10 different architectural images. Participants are instructed to silently review all of the images and then select the one photo that they feel best represents the feelings and the emotions and the attitudes communicated by the logo design. Another projective technique that's very effective in testing logo designs is personification. Personification is another form of metaphor that we employ in qualitative research that helps participants to talk about the complex issues related to brand. In this scenario, participants are asked to imagine that the logo design has come to life as a representative person, being careful not to confuse this with profiling a user of the service or product. So the core question to be answered is, if the logo design's characteristics and traits were embodied in a person, what kind of person would this be? The key to using personification is to have participants describe a single individual very specifically and very comprehensively, identifying things like physical characteristics, the gender, the age, body size and shape, the lifestyle choices that this person would make, the style of clothing they would wear, the occupation, their home life, how they would spend their spare time, what kind of car would they drive. Personality characteristics. Is he or she outgoing and friendly, shy, confident, insecure? The voice characteristics, meaning the style, the tone, the level of formality. Are they speaking formally, casually? Do they use slang? And lastly, the attitude, how the person feels about life, what he or she is proud of, what their personal motto is. Do they have a nickname? And here's a great way to report out on the results of the personification exercise. Create a Facebook page for each person created by participants. We have an example here. This approach is particularly effective with a global audience, given that Facebook is such a global phenomenon. This Facebook reporting makes it very easy and intuitive for clients to grasp the perceived brand personality of the logo design. To learn more about logo design testing and how to use projective techniques in qualitative research, please contact KS&R.